I loved getting to see this film. I thought it was beautiful. It made me want to jump on a plane straight to Italy. Enrico, tell me a little bit about this. The look and feel actually stems from your childhood.
Yeah, I had the luck of growing up on the Italian Riviera. I was born in Genova, which is this port, right? It's I like to say it's where will you lace up the boot if you think of Italy's boot. And so it's north side, right by the French Riviera. Actually, we're not far from it. And the memory of those summers in this beautiful, beautiful coastline, that it's a little bit rockier. It's not in any way tropical. It's actually a little more, pebbles on the beaches and rocks, cliffs. There's a lot of memories of jumping off and going higher and higher. How high will you be willing to jump from? And my best friend, and now a lot of that happened with my best friend coaxing or pushing, or so that was at the heart of the story. And it became this want to take people to Italy in this very expressive style. So we try to push the essence of the place and the colors and the stylization, almost as if you're kind of diving into a painting.
Andrea, talk to me a little bit about, kind of the overall theme. We have these sea monsters that when they come on land, they, turn into humans. And, we can take it at that, which is wonderful and beautifully made. But if we dive a little deeper, there's more to it than that.
Yeah, we liked the idea that being a sea monster and having that be something that they feel they have to hide, is sort of a open metaphor for the different ways that all of us can feel like there's something about us that we might need to hide. And, there's a lot of different, that takes a lot of different forms. And so we like the openness of that, hopefully different people with different versions of that feeling can relate to that character. And I think that, the film is a lot about overcoming that and, learning to be your authentic self and to integrate all the parts of you and to overcome those insecurities and doubts that you have. And, it feels like the way to do that is through friendship, growing in confidence, curiosity. And so, yeah, that's a theme that we definitely built into the film.
I love the idea of, pushing yourself to go further and what that looks like and how people are able to kind of take risks or do the extraordinary. So tell me, as a filmmaker, when do you find yourself saying Silencio Bruno?
Yeah, pretty often, pretty much from the beginning of like, do you want to make a big movie, a Pixar, making a short, felt like dipping my toes into this filmmaking leadership role. And so there's no doubt that taking on a big project like this, and, the short really felt like a little Vespa. This is more like driving a ship. So yeah, a lot of moments, and there were a lot of, if you think about the metaphor of the ship, we knew we would go sail out and not know what storms you go into, but that is built into this movie. It is about growth, it is about challenges. And so I took it in stride and like, okay, this is where I gotta learn this. I don't know how to do this yet. Let's learn it. And there's the little word, voice in your head like that will tell you can't do this. What are you doing? Imposter syndrome comes to mind, So it was a wonderful journey of finding my way through directing, communicating. We had an amazing crew. And I absolutely loved that journey. And the crew ended up being the Alberto who told me, we can do this.
We're a big academic household, and I love that every day I want to learn something. I want to seek knowledge. I mean, everything you do is purposeful, but I love that at the end, he really wanted to go to school. That was like kind of the end all be all for Luca. Talk to me a little bit about that.
Yeah, we wanted to find a way to, what would be the next steps for Luca with his curiosity. And, he's one of those kids that once he explores one thing, he wants more. So that felt like a natural progression for him. And we wanted to be careful that it wasn't just like, hey, everybody's school is awesome. And kids are like, what are you talking about? But we're hoping that it really can remind everybody that the purpose of school is just expanding what you know. And I mean, when I think about kids, I think find the thing that you are interested in. Maybe there are subjects you're not as interested in, but the ones that are, just keep pursuing those, diving in deeper, learning more. And but we hope that that's a positive message.